Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. Well, we at hump day.
Yes.
We're in the middle of the week. 2 more days to go. And you what? We're at the same old routine again. Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, and then back to work on Monday.
Yes. Well, you know what is special about today?
No.
Today is February 28th. It would usually be the end of February today. But because it's a leap year, tomorrow, the 29th, is the last day of February.
Well, with that being said, doing numerology, 28 is 8, 9, 10. So
Right.
even the 28 even says that it's a new beginning. So we're approaching spring.
Yes, we are. And it feels like spring.
And I know this because a little trivia, baby Crone went walkabout.
Sure did.
5 minutes. I'm like yelling through the house. I couldn't find your phone. You had your phone?
Yes, I did have my phone.
I couldn't find it. Yeah, what was I looking for your phone for? I wanted to call
you. Right.
But
usually I don't have my phone on me.
Right. So I said, let me see her phone. If her phone, so I was looking for her phone, but nevertheless, she went walkabout.
Yes.
So did you enjoy it?
Yes, I sure did.
Mm-hmm. I bet you did. Well, anyway, so how was school?
School's good. I had an exam today.
How did you do?
I did wonderful. But of course, it's a classroom review, but it's a review I needed.
And I'm so glad that you're taking
Yes, thank you, Mama Crone, for telling baby Crone to take this college algebra course.
Sometimes, sometimes when it's been years, and sometimes you just have to take a refresher course. And then once you get it, you're set for life.
Yes.
So honestly, with that being said, we're going to do a recap right now. So there's so much going on in the news. Oh my God, baby Crone.
Okay.
Oh Lord Jesus, where we going to start?
Well, we're going to start off with talking about Portia Williams in the Bravo cast. Well, the Bravo network. So I know. When is the story ever going to end? It's not, because they still have to air the season that they're recording right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, Portia Williams is demanding that her soon-to-be ex-husband, Simon Gabodia, does not
Gabodia.
Yeah, she wants to make sure that he does not tamper with any of the evidence or material that could incriminate her.
I believe at this point, why would you be thinking like that? I mean, you've been with this man for 15 months. And you're going to tell me now you just coming to the realization you married a scammer, a swindler, you married a thief, a robber, a hypocrite. Come on. And you was loving all on it, kissing and licking and loving it all up there and nuts and all, just eating them nuts. I'm talking about him, eating him, just enjoying him.
Yes.
That you got a good prize. You took
stolen man and
you
all.
took a stolen man and you got just what you get. But isn't it like that a lot of times when you go into a marriage and you have bad luck? And speaking of, I don't like the word bad luck. I like the word karma. Okay. And a lot of times, because especially if you're hurting someone.
Yes.
A lot of times people don't want to believe in karma. They be like, oh, humbug. I can't see it.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you. It's like humbug to karma. But at the end of the day, whether one wants to believe it or not, it's real. And it is a universal law. It just is.
Yes.
No one gets away with nothing, not even Beyonce, because it's coming down on her too. She's a thief of music. Let me say this.
Okay.
And some of you may not like what I'm going to say, but we're going to get back to Portia. But this just ran on my mind, and I've been pondering this. It may seem like I don't like Beyonce. It has nothing to do with whether I like or dislike a person. I don't know her to really like her. I only know what I hear of her. And I used to love Beyonce, actually. But when she made Lemonade and she made that statement about the Mency and the Bible, I was done.
Yeah.
Why? That was so sacrilegious. What if somebody took the Quran and did that?
Yeah.
What if somebody took the Torah and did that?
Mhm.
What if somebody took the Kanishis, what's his name? A Buddha. What if they took these sacred scriptures and did this?
Yes.
How would you feel? How would you feel? Well, to do that, I'm to denounce a faith is one thing,
Right.
but to do the most grossest thing, which is an abominable in the Bible, because
Yes.
women are supposed to go and not be with their husbands during that time of the month. And even today, it's still practiced in cultures, especially Judaism.
That is true.
And many people in regular faith don't even have sexual relations when they're on that time of the month.
Yeah.
So I'm appalled and I can't shake it. And I don't understand how anybody can go beyond that and see it for anything else.
That is true.
That killed it for me. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And so going back to Portia, I just had to throw that in. It just ran across my mind because I was thinking about her. Because all the news coming out about how she stole music, how her hands not clean, how Cat Williams is putting information out on her. And this is something. I'm gonna tell you this, baby Crone, and take us to the bridge. Okay. I'm gonna finish this with this. This is the season.
Yes.
This is the time that everything shall be revealed. In time, whatever Beyonce did, it shall be revealed. It shall be, whether today, whether next month, whether 3 years from now, whether 10, the chickens will come home to roost. And I know that Beyonce has been into some wicked stuff. Why? Because she practiced witchcraft.
Yes.
And because the lady who she had, the cat, her drummer, said that she put magic on her. Mm-hmm. And if you know anything about spell casting, anybody can put a spell on anybody if you know what you're doing.
Yes, that is true.
Now I got that out of my system. Now Go ahead. Now what about Portia?
Yes, she doesn't want to go down with the ship. She's trying to.
She already been there. It's like you already been down. She's trying to run. However, but Andy Cohen said he had nothing to do with it. He knew nothing about it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because speaking of Mr. Andy Cohen himself,
yes,
he is being sued by 2 Bravo celebrities.
Yes.
One is Leah McSweeney, who says that Andy and the Bravo knew about her alcohol issues and her mental health and still chose to cast her and supply her with alcohol to basically have her be good for ratings.
However, this is how I felt. From where I understand it, I was listening to some blogger today. I think it was Common Sense. I think, if I'm quoting it wrong, forgive me, but I think he said that the women on the housewives, they're their own contractors.
Okay.
So you take this job at your own apparel. And these are grown women. They're not 17, 16 years old. They're not underage. Nobody have to tell you to drink or not drink. I'm sorry.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I'm not taking up for no. I'm just being honest. And Sandy, what's her name? Granville? Brandy.
Yes.
The obnoxious one. Mm-hmm. Of New York.
Yes.
The obnoxious one, the drunk. She used to be a drunk. She used to get drunk and wasted. She used to always want to have sex with the women. She was very, very risque. She was. After she lost her husband, lost her husband to another woman. Okay. She just never was right to me after that. And I think the sweetness of her just fell apart. Okay. And when she was on New York, she done did so much. It was when she slapped Lisa Vanderpump is when that got rid of her. She was violent, she was mean, and she was obnoxious drunk. Now, I'm not saying she's a drunk now, but it's curious that her and Leah is suing. Mm-hmm. It's so funny that they are suing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? What you expect to get? You signed on to do this show. Nobody forced that liquor to your mouth.
Mm-mm.
I'm calling it liquor now because that's what Wendy Williams call it. Liquor. Nobody told you put that liquor to your lips.
Mm-hmm.
That liquor. And now that you know, and Leo said, I was echoing, hey, you're a grown woman. They can't. So we're not going to put the alcohol there because you can't handle yourself. Then you signed up for the show. You signed up to be humiliated. You did this. So why get mad at Bravo? Hey, I'm not taking up for Bravo. I'm just saying these are a bunch of whining women. You know what I want to say.
I do know what you want to say because it's a trend of who's suing Andy.
Andy. And I'm not saying Andy is the God of gods. I know he got some mess with him because he's gay. And I'm sorry to say that. But you tell me a gay man that is not
messy.
Messy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have yet to meet one that is not messy or can't be messy.
Yes.
When they in their element. That's just what they do, right?
They like to gossip and keep.
That's their women. That's their feminine, not woman. I don't want to say women. Yes, we learned the difference. That's their femininity. What I have learned and been studying is this. We are all male and female.
Yes.
You are male, I'm a male. You are female, I'm a female. I was born a female. You were born a female.
Yes.
But you can choose which one is more dominant in your life because it's about feminine and masculine.
Yes.
And you choose which one or whatever is most dominant in your life. If some they're saying the feminine side is more stronger. For me, the feminine is way more stronger than my masculine.
Yes.
Can I be masculine? Yes, I can be competitive. You know, especially if we playing some kind of 21 or Jim Rummy, I get, you know, it could be, what is it? Uno, it could be, no, I don't gamble, but it could be. That's why I don't gamble because
you don't like that masculine side.
I don't like that masculine side of me, you know. What else can I say? But anyway, and that's what I'm learning. I hope that helped.
Yes. So Andy just chooses to express his feminine side much more strongly.
Well, most gay men and gay women, that they are male and female. They don't want to say that that's what they are. That's what you're born. You can't change that. Right. You can change it, but you can't change the inside of it. You can change the outside, but you can't change the inside. You can.
That is actually very
eliminate. You can eliminate the phallus. But you can't still have children. You don't have it. It's not personal.
No.
But you got to understand you're being led by your feminine side. And we both have it. So I'm starting to understand it. It's starting to make a little bit more sense. But I think to go and do surgery, I think it's radical. I think that you're giving up a lot. And I think that once you do, I think that I don't know if I could say ejaculations will probably never be the same.
Fair
so
enough.
You're giving up a lot. And that's a lot to consider to be a woman when you can dress and act and be feminine and you don't have to depart. But what is tragic, many men that are in that way that want to trans over fully, they look in the mirror and they're horrified by that. That's sad.
That is.
Okay, now take me back. It's just so much going on in the news, and I've been studying. This is what happened when you're on overload. And plus, I didn't do it because I only do this 3 days a week, and maybe on a weekend, like one day, maybe 4 days or 3 days at the max. So we be working hard. Go ahead, baby. Come on. So anyway, what you brought up, Andy Cohen?
Yes, because we was talking about him being sick.
But he dressed like a man.
Yes, he does.
But you see that he's a mother to his child or children, and you see the feminine side. This is also what I learned is that when two men are in a gym or anywhere and they pat each other on the back or hug each other, that's their feminine side.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a feminine side.
Yes,
when a woman go around and like, y'all make me sick, that's her masculine side. Am I learning?
Yes, you are. I love it. Yeah.
I'm learning. I hope it helps you out there. I really do. Because it set me free from stereotypes.
Yes.
Because it's about what is more dominant. And if you look at it like that, it makes a difference. Is that too much smell for you?
No, I just thought it was facing this way, not the other way.
I was trying to get it where it won't be all in the camera. Okay, we're going to get through it. Go ahead. But these are all the things that we're being in the news. And that was something I was studying. But Baby Crone was talking about Andy Cohen. And that's what made me say, but I hope you like the news anyway. Go ahead, Baby Crone. We're going to get through it.
Yes,
we're going to get
nuggets
through it.
Of information.
We still got a lot to go. Go ahead, Baby Crone.
Now next we have to talk about the topic of people being sued. Diddy, oh Diddy, being sued yet again.
30 million. And this one came up with pictures. I heard that there was a shooting with blood. They showed pictures. And this was somebody he worked with just last year. Tell me about it.
Yes, his name was Rodney Jones. And he was working on the album, the Love album, Off the Grid.
What else about him, Baby Crone?
Yes. What about him? He was working with Diddy.
He was working with Diddy, and Diddy, he went through horrendous sexual harassment. Horrendous.
He's a jazz guitarist.
Okay, and he went through horrendous. And I think it was alleged that someone told him, don't quote me, but he'll be all right because I think he's gay.
Okay.
I may be wrong in that, but like I said, I get so much information that may be a little off, so don't quote me on that, but I did hear something about homosexual. So anyway, Diddy is being sued for another 30 million, and this guy coming with proof, pictures. So Diddy, I don't know what you do in this.
You can't escape this one, boy.
What do you do? Even if you pay it, the pictures are out.
Yes.
What can you do? I don't know. I think I'm going to hold on to my 30 million, go to jail.
Yeah, you're right. You can't fight evidence.
I can't fight evidence. I will get me the best lawyer or whatever because I won't pay it. Why? Because if I'm going down, I'm going to have money while I'm in the big house.
This is
that terrible to say that?
No.
Okay.
As a side tangent, this did make me wonder because I was watching a video about how to detect fake AI videos and pictures. And it makes me think if AI can be able to trick humans
into what? And believing that the person
pictures are real, then what does that mean if somebody, like, for example, I'm not saying Rodney Jones faked images using AI, but what if he faked these images using AI to make it look like it?
Could do it.
Yes, how would the court ever know what's true and what's not?
See, this is the world we coming to.
It is.
You can fake it. You can fake people. You can put people in and out of pictures. I've seen people take a picture like this, and then they can have their loved one standing right there just as like they was alive.
Yes.
You can see the imperfections if you look at the feet or something.
If you look, or the hand.
But other than that, you'll never know. Never know. Yes. So this is the world we're living in. So it's going to be harder and harder. However, but I did see this in a vision. And what I saw in a vision was it's going to be more and more harder to steal.
Okay.
Because they're going to have it coded so that you're not going to be able to steal.
Right.
You're just not going to be able to get away with it. Your picture's going to be seen. It's going to be, if they're going to probably have it encoded on the bars, that you're not going to be able to steal anything. That's what they're working for. So you're not going to get away with it. Even if you do steal your picture, you'll be the one who got this thing in your hand. You didn't pay. It's going to show up and they're going to know, and they know where you live. They got your picture. It's coming. So what do I say? Don't steal anything.
Yeah.
Not even a pack of Rolaids. Don't steal, not even a pack of gum, because you don't know when they setting this all in motion. But it is coming to a point, and the theft, even when it comes down to our personal information, things are going to be changing within the next 10 years on a rapid growth.
Yes.
So just look out for it.
Yes. So aside from the because Diddy got me thinking, because I've been watching videos about technology and actually security with technology. So that's very funny. We're having this conversation.
Yeah.
But moving on to somebody who doesn't have good security.
And let me say this, I may not be seeing it right,
Okay.
but it will become a part where it's going to be hard to steal
Yes.
anything. You're not going to be able to run into the stores and just grab stuff and come out. They're changing that. Believe that.
Yes, especially.
And they're going to be able to track you down. Mm-hmm. And what was that movie we saw that was in Downsizing? I don't remember. It was a movie.
I think it was
with Tom Hanks. I don't know. It was a movie with Tom Hanks where they had computer. Everybody was on a computer generated, and you already know it with that. What is that thing? Oculus. So it's just a matter of time. Mm-hmm. We have an old Oculus. Our Oculus is about 3 years, but now they got the one with a screen. But then you done spent $400 and something. Well, we done spent $500 for the case and all. I don't even know if I want. I wish they had it where you could trade it in.
My pet peeve is, hold on, before we move on to Wendy's, this is such a side tangent.
I know. We haven't talked in a while. Go ahead.
The Apple Pro Vision, which is basically like the Oculus. Let me double check. I think it's almost $3,000.
Yes, it's $3,000, and I'm not going to pay $3,000. Why? Because it's just going to be something else come out in another 2 to 3 years, and then that becomes obsolete. This is with you and our Oculus. I paid what, $1,000, and that was when I got it when it wasn't high up there.
Cat fur.
Oh, you scared me. That's your cat. That's your cat. That scared me. I was going to jump. I thought it was a spider. Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the Apple Pro Vision, overpriced, but as we move forward in technology, these things are going to be less expensive.
Yes.
Because that's just going to be our reality.
Yes.
Now, speaking of reality and people that aren't really secure, we have Wendy Williams. Oh man, has the truth finally came out about who her guardian is?
Take a picture.
Oh my God.
And can I say it?
Yes, you can.
Can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
A white woman.
Yes.
A white woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not prejudiced. I can't afford to be at all. But what I'm saying is that, can I say what I feel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sick and tired of the judge.
Yes.
I'm sick of these white people getting over and thinking they can get away with it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm glad that all of it is being revealed. And another thing, everybody is trying to dump for cover. Like the networks are saying, oh, I didn't know. I don't know. Okay, when you came there and filmed, you knew it. Yes. By the looks of her apartment, her home, you knew it. Mm-hmm. By the looks of her, you knew it. You could have closed up. You could have said, no, Wendy, I'm not doing this. I don't feel good. This is against me. I'm not. You can sue me. I don't care. I'm not.
Yes.
But you didn't.
No.
But what you didn't know turned out for the family good, because the family signed off for it to go out, because just like I said in my readings,
she did.
that they will have some vindication. Yes. However, I don't know, and I said this, I don't know if Wendy going to stay in Florida.
Yes.
Back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Time would tell on that, but I did say that after this, it came out.
Yes,
you can look at it. What was the name of it?
I forget the name of it, but you will see the thumbnail right here if you want to go watch the video.
Go watch it, please do. And I said it was a quick read, and my cards talked to me.
I actually do think you read that in the live stream that we did when we briefly covered.
Yeah. Please do. I feel as though I just when I read, because I was so perplexed, I didn't know that the thing left me so rattled. I went to bed with her. I was shaken. You hear me? I was shaken, not shooketh.
Shaken.
I was shaken. I was trembling because A, I was mad. B, I was appalled. C, I was confused. D, I was cringed. I was all over the place. We were all over the place.
Yes, we really were.
I was crying, and
it was a roller coaster.
It was like, and yet it was riveting.
It was, not gonna lie.
It was riveting because I have never seen anything like that on TV in my life. Yeah. The closest thing I can say that I've seen with to see somebody deteriorate before our eyes, and that was Whitney Houston. And when she had that show with being Bobby Brown.
Okay.
And I love that show. That was one time that I seen, but not to this degree. Nowhere to this degree. Okay. So and from what I understand, the family is getting help. Things are working out. Yes. They found out this was all scams. This is what we were told, allegedly. But it doesn't matter because I already know help is coming. Help is coming. When I read those cards, justice showed up.
Right.
Lady Justice. And what did I say? She's going to be all right.
It is sad to hear because not only did we hear that there was an attorney, a black attorney, that was trying to help out Wendy
in the beginning. Shut her out. And they fired her because they were saying that she was the one that was trying to take the money. However, I don't know. I'm just going to put it out there. You all let me know. Do you think she was a part of the scheme? Because it was all a part of the scheme with the judge and all the people that was involved. I don't know about the people that was working with her. I don't know about her workers. I don't know if they was a part of it.
Right. I mean, at least Will seemed like he genuinely cared.
Well, the production crew, they weren't there to take care of her. They were there to film. Yeah. And all they was trying to do was get footage.
Yeah.
And you don't blame them. That's their job.
Yeah, that is their
job. And this is another thing I want to say. A lot of people say that Wendy wouldn't have done this. Let me tell you something. The Wendy that was yesterday is gone. People, gone. Stop it. Stop living in yesteryears. Gone.
Yeah.
Gone, people. If you don't believe me, the next time she pick up her foot and show you,
yes,
she's gone. Not gone bye-bye, but gone in a sense that that's a part of her past now. So yes, the Wendy today would do anything to get on camera.
Yes, and she says it.
And she says it. You all act like, not all of you, some of you act like, no way, Wendy wouldn't have never did it. You know what? When I seen Wendy take her wig off, I've said this over and over. When I seen Wendy take her wig off, I said, Wendy gone. She would never. How do I know? Because she would tell us, you will never see my hair. However, she said she had nice hair. She does. But she said, you'll never see me without my hair. When I saw it,
yeah.
You know what? Sometimes it's hard to let the past go. Yeah. But sometimes we get blurred with the past and the present.
Yes, because Wendy's getting it blurred.
Wendy's getting it blurred. But I hope that people can begin to see that Wendy is gone. Mm-hmm. This is the new Wendy. When Wendy had everything, of course she would never do it. But this is a Wendy that has lost her show. This is a Wendy that wasn't ready. This was a Wendy that this all happened in a domino effect. First she fainted on Halloween.
Yes.
Here it is. The Liberty, Statue of Liberty, she collapsed. Then from that day, this thing, because she was dealing with the demise of her marriage and drinking profusely. Yes. I can imagine what her life was like when she went home. Mm. I can only imagine. And your husband not there. Oh, it gives me the shivers. So when she fell, you got to understand that is the broken Wendy. And that's what brokenness looked like for some. Not only is she broke, she's sickly. And the alcohol isn't helping. The only thing we can hope is that it's not too late and that the damage is not gone too far. Right?
Right.
Because it's just like, when you drink like it, you get cirrhosis of the liver. Yes. When you get cirrhosis of the liver, there's just nothing they can do for it to try to do what they can. It doesn't go away, right? If you drinking and it done took you into dementia, unless you stop drinking, that would be an improvement. But the damage is already done. And I'm not saying that. And I don't really know if Wendy doing drugs. The only drug I think if she were to do, and that would be marijuana. And I don't think so. I think her thing is those blues, baby.
Yeah, she
Give me a blue. Give me a blue. It's hard to see her smoke though. You know, she be loving them blues.
Yes.
So her, like she said, her liquor. What else she call it?
Her booze.
Her booze. And what she say? And what is it? Rum? What she drink? Gin? What she drink? Because what she drink? I forgot. She told us. I forgot. But anyway, that's all she says she want. And you know what?
Yes. However, we do have a update, at least according to her brother Tommy, saying that Wendy is still in the facility recovering.
Oh, really? When did you hear this?
Just shortly before we came online.
I was getting dressed.
Yes. Okay. I forget where I heard that news from, but that is interesting to hear. But glad she's getting that help soon. Hopefully
we're rooting for you, Wendy.
Yes.
I don't care. Just come back as normal as you can, whatever that is, just as long as we can know that you're okay.
Yeah.
We've been sending prayers up for you, Wendy. And you know what? We're going to keep this story until there's no more story to tell. And with that being said, we thank you for joining us with our recap. I know we was a little sporadic, but baby Crone and I didn't get a chance to really chit chat because she went walkabout.
I sure did.
So anyway, we had to come on before it got late. And as you see, it's getting dark. So thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy our recap. I really do.
Yes.
Sunflowers.